watching this. We're just trying to find the level of the room, and I think I've gone too low, so that's all right. That's okay. And then one guy, not really, no, wait, well, that's we're going to move on. So, one last little thing. So I said that was my last little thing, actually. I was going to bring on your first guest. So, we're going to do that. Are you guys ready for your first guest of the evening? I've gone on long enough, for me. Yeah? All right. Very good. It's Thursday night on Kingston. It's a Canadian show business, so we're not doing it for the money. So anytime I introduce anybody, I want you to go crazy like you won the lottery, or maybe your kids called and gave you some presents. That kind of crazy excitement. The kids who showed up and like, Dad, I won the lottery, I'm moving out of the house. So that kind of thing. So that kind of excitement. You ready for your first guest, ladies and gentlemen? From Kingston, and you may have noticed him on the way in because he took the tickets. So there you go. If you haven't seen him before, you weren't paying attention to the front there, but there you're going to see him now, folks. Matt Clark, here he comes.
It's me, guys. Always like to start the show by lowering my confidence. That's the best. Thank you for coming out, front row. Yes. I only got 7 minutes, so you guys think that was terrible. Fuck. All right. Thank you for coming, guys. Thank you for sitting in the front and being brave. That's good stuff. I'm glad all of you are here tonight. It's a small show. It's going to be really fun. You're going to love Lamar and Arthur. They're great. Give it up for Lamar and Arthur. You're in the back waiting to entertain you guys. It's awesome. Good stuff. Let me tell you some things, guys. Like, I haven't been feeling very well lately, so I had to go to my doctor. And I don't really like going to doctors because, you know, they get paid so much money, but they fuck a lot of stuff up. Like, you can go to a doctor and you can be like, look, doc, I'm not feeling so good, you know, like my stomach hurts, I can't get out of bed, you know, like I'm just feeling sick all the time. And they'll be like, oh yeah, we see this every day with Marsha, every day we see it. Hey, you got a pulled hamstring, okay, you're gonna wanna go home, put some ice on it, 15 minutes on, 15 minutes off, 15 minutes on, 15 minutes off, you'll be fine in no time, get out of here. Next person comes in, doctor, me and my husband have been trying to get pregnant, and I'm getting a lot of morning sickness, and I'm late, and I think we did it. No, we see this here all the time, every day. You've got a pulled quadricep muscle, you're gonna wanna go home, I said 15 minutes on, 15 minutes off. No, doctor, I don't think that's it's a pulled quadricep muscle. I said I see it every day. I said every day, didn't I, Marsha? Every day I see it. Pulled quadriceps left and right, get the fuck out of here. But then you'll come in a few weeks later and be like, doctor, look, I'm still feeling really terrible. I don't know what's going on. And they'll be like, oh, yeah, okay. Well, see, what happened was we missed some things when you first came in. We ran some additional tests. Turns out you have AIDS, okay? Also, 37 tumors just spread throughout your body. We stopped counting after 37. There might be more, who knows? Also, we just found some loose change in your scrotum. I'm not sure how that got in there, but 3 nickels, 4 dimes, and a loonie. Loonie? Yeah, Marsha? Well, Marsha said it was a loonie. I didn't really look. It was grossing me out. We won't be able to get those out, though, so you're just going to have jingly balls for the rest of your life. That'll be fun around Christmas time. Sing some songs about it. Good news, though, is your hamstring is in perfect condition. Perfect condition. So if you'd like to do some running before you die, you can do that, that's for sure. But I hate it because they're doctors and you have to trust what they're saying. You have to. I mean, they're the professionals. Like, I went to go see a doctor a few years ago to get tested for attention deficit disorder. All right? And things were going fine. Everything was good. Until he then asked me to drop my pants so I could cough while he'd come to my testicles. And I did it. I didn't even think about it, I just did it because I trusted him. And then as I was leaving, I was like, what did him cupping my balls have to do with ADD? did I just get molested as an 18-year-old man? Like, what the hell? If I did, and he's trying to be a molester, he's doing a fantastic job. Totally, he went and got a doctorate just so he could cover it up, you know? But, yeah, you know? But I didn't actually end up finishing the ADD testing, which is kind of ironic. I saw a squirrel out the window. He was black and had a brown tail, and I was like, oh my god, doctor, put the condom away. We won't need that today. I gotta check this shit out. He was gonna fuck me. I was gonna let him. I trusted him too. This is the best set I've ever done. Oh my god. You guys are loving it. There's tons of laughter from the back. I'm digging that. You guys are gonna love this next joke. You're gonna fucking love every minute of it. Non-stop laughter. So, I'm really poor. I'm a poor person, guys, okay? Now, it's to the point where, like, it's depressing. You know, I don't want to see anything that has to do with my bank account. I don't do any online banking. You know, if a receipt comes out of the ATM, I just go, no thank you. I chuck that shit away. I don't want to see it, you know? It sucks because I don't get that nice things. Like, I don't even have a watch. Like, poor people don't have watches. We have no fucking idea what time it is. It's ridiculous. We gotta use, like, the sun and shit. My friends are always screwing with me. They're always like, hey man, what time is it? I'm like, is it 2 in the afternoon? They're like, no man, it's midnight and that's the moon. Poor people are also really fucking stupid. Yeah, it's part of the reason that we're poor. Yeah, because we're too stupid to handle money properly. If you give a poor person money, they go like this. I'm gonna spend this immediately. That's what every poor person does. But, so anyways, I'm very poor and it's sad. You should feel bad for me. And you should also give me money on your way out. But it makes things hard to buy too, because now when I use my debit card, I have no idea if it's gonna work or not. I just go like, here we go, let's find out, you know? And it makes me nervous and I sweat a lot. Like I've damaged debit machines with moisture. It's embarrassing. My friends are always like, why do you sweat so much when you go into a Walmart? I'm like, I don't know, the air conditioning must be broken or something. But it sucks. It happened to me the other day at McDonald's. I was going to buy a cheeseburger. And I was like, here we go! Like, let's find out. And here's the thing about using your debit card without knowing if you have money on it or not, is that it's like gambling. And obviously it's not with money, it's with your dignity. And that is an all-in bet. Nobody ever walks away from McDonald's after getting denied $1.73 going, today's gonna be a good day! 70% of my dignity left. Nope, 0%, absolutely none. The worst part about it is the people behind you in line know that you are willing to spend the last money that you might have had on instant diarrhea. Like, there's a grocery store across the street, you could have bought some like bananas and nourished yourself properly, but instead you're in line at McDonald's being like, okay, I'd like to consume something and then have it destroy my colon and explode out my asshole in about 20 minutes? Do you have something? You do have something like that. That'll be debit, please, thank you. It's ridiculous. This woman is giving me a death stare over here. She's like, fuck you, asshole! I don't know why. I love you. Is that too early in our relationship to admit that? It might be. But if we're gonna go further, let me tell you, I say a lot of the same things during sex that I do when I get declined with my debit card. It's weird. You know, like I got declined the other day and I was just like, I swear to God, this never happens to me. I would like to thank the 7 people that may have chuckled at some point during this set. Jesus Christ. Alright guys, you're going to love the rest of the show, I hope, more than you loved me. I really do. Thanks a lot guys, have a good night.